Seems like forever.
Hi guys, welcome back to another fabulous video. It's like 12 o'clock. I have work today. I'm alright mentally, surprisingly. And we're starting a daily vlog. My cat is looking at me super fucking cute. That's nothing new. And yeah, today's September 1st. I am not streaming tonight. I originally was, but there is a kind of like a blackout on Twitch due to all the hate rates and stuff, so that's not happening. And we're of course reading, because that's why we're daily vlogging, right? Actually, this is going to be a mixture between reading and writing, because I want to at least write 1,000 words every day in September. It's a bare minimum. I'm really hoping to write more on certain days. I'm really hoping to have a 10K day up in here, but ultimately 1,000 words in September I think looks amazing, works a lot for me. And also I want to read a chapter a day of Broken Boys also in September. Hopefully I'll get super invested when I continue on, because there's so many chapters. There's like 45 or something, so obviously that'll take us into October, which is not ideal for a reread. Also, but for right now we're just going to try to stick to a chapter a day and to write about 1,000 words a day. I don't even know if we're going to hit any of those goals today on September 1st, because I have work, and then we have What If, and then, you know, how it goes. But I do have a whole selection of books. I have a whole list of graphic novels and short stories, and just in general and things. This is a month where it's going to be a lot more shorter literature, because if you're trying to read a book a day, you can't read 500 pages a day. It's truly impossible, especially with my work schedule in general. So yeah, I'm also, you guys can't see it, my very top shelves are my Buffy shelves, because every shelf has Buffy comics in it. I'm going to be starting my reread of season 8 through 12 of Buffy this month as well. I'm going to try to read as many things as possible. I own a lot of the issues, especially for early ones, and so I wouldn't mind actually reading them for once, like physically. So that's the goal. So I got to figure that out. But yeah, all right, I'm going to take you along with the day. I have work from 4 to 8. We have What If in the evening and Walking Dead. I also have a feeling these vlogs will go up until, like, I go to bed or something. I'm not sure. We'll see when the perfect end date is. These are also going to go up a day later. So day 1 is going to go up on September 2nd. Day 2 is going to go up on September 3rd. Does that make sense? Okay, some updates for you guys for today's vlog. I have started, if you can see it, The Martian by Andy Weir, which was not on my list at all. It happened to be for free on Audible right now until tomorrow, or September 3rd, so it's like 3 days from now. It's 5 hours and 19 minutes, the rate that I'm going. And yeah, it's my first tips with Andy Weir. I might end up choosing this one instead of his other one. I did get Project Atmos because that was the one that was recommended to me personally. But we're going to try this one first, and then we're going to figure it out going forward. I'm not entirely sure what we'll pick next. I want to watch this, and then I also wanted to read it. So watch the movie as well. Editing this video, hopefully getting it up before I leave, and then hopefully the wrap-up can go up this evening with an episode of Avatar before I go to bed.
Since we've been together, oh God, I miss you bad, so bad. It's been
Okay, I have a little bit to talk about, so let's go through it. Oh, that was a big stretch. It was such a big stretch. I read 2 books today, and then I also read the first 25% of The Martian, so let's start with The Martian, and then we can jump into some physicals. But with The Martian, most of it so far, it didn't get really interesting until we jump back to the people. So based on the idea of The Martian it's about a man who gets stranded on Mars. These people go there and something goes horribly wrong, and so they actually have to end up leaving a lot earlier than they originally planned. One of their crew members gets stabbed in the stomach. They believe he is dead, so they leave him due to that's what protocol is, and he ends up actually being alive. And so we follow him as he's on Mars while jumping around to other crewmates in other places, like in NASA and so forth and so forth. I think I've seen the movie because there's a lot of moments where I'm like, ooh, that's right. Coming to my mind is that I've seen the movie. I think I saw it in a science class, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I'm like 25% in, and most of it's science jargon right now, and so I'm like paying attention to like the big story points. But the science jargon's like really going over my head. It's so far like a 3, you know, but I'm really hoping like characters in general and stuff we'll make it into a 5. We should be finishing it tomorrow, at least that is the goal. Then I read Buffy the Vampire Slayer: The Long Way Home, which is volume 1 of season 8. I think I'm going to full on review these in its entirety of season 8, and then we'll review them in season 9, 10, and 12. That way I can have it documented on here. I don't think I'm going to review the individual TV show seasons, but I've always wanted to review these as a whole, so that's what we're going to do. The first volume takes place a year after the events of the series finale, so this does have spoilers. I'm not gonna really talk. I'm gonna talk kind of vaguely about it. I don't know, there's some stuff in here that I never realized before because Josh Whedon particularly. He's a head writer on here. Like, for instance, I know things are going forward, such as like some of the Dawn and Xander stuff, that makes me really uncomfortable, and I never really put 2 and 2 together until right now. And I gave, oh, by the way, this was like a 4 out of 5 stars. I don't remember what I gave it the first time, but it's probably a 4. Then I also read Nicholas Sparks' A Walk to Remember. That's because only like 10 pages left of the actual book. The book only goes to like 155 or something. This takes place in the 50s, where a guy who's down on his luck, basically not really doing really well at school and stuff, kind of a troublemaker, ends up falling in love with a girl who is your goody two-shoes, born from a very like religious family, and she ends up having cancer, and it's about their love story. I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. It's objectively a good book. Like, if you walk into this and you have no idea what the movie is, you're good. But the problem here is the movie is like one of my favorite Nicholas Sparks movies. So I hate the book. Moral of the story: they're 2 different entities entirely. The ending is completely different. Just in general, the story of the plot is basically the same, but a lot of the fun things I loved about the movie were just totally taken out of this completely. Those are the books that I read for day 1's vlog. I will see you guys all tomorrow for tomorrow's vlog. Tomorrow, by the way, might be just a whole bunch of extra clips with us just throwing in the Martian at the end to have like a big wrap up, because tomorrow I work 8:30 to 5 and it's gonna be a busy day. So I would say a lot of vlogging, but I'm off Friday, so that's cool. So that's good.